Hello, let me show you camera features overview on Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G. So first of all, let's start from the photo mode because this is the default mode when you open the camera. And as you can see, we got ultra wide lens, the telephoto lens and the macro lens. And if you wonder about zoom feature, then we can zoom in to the 30 times. And also we can find here an optic image stabilization. When you click right here, you can find some filters. They are changing color and temperature. When you tap right here, we can turn on and off the beautify filter. Now, when you click on the screen, you can also increase or decrease brightness. When you tap once, it will adjust automatically, but you can click and hold to lock focus. So it will focus this place all the time until you unselect this one. On the right side, we can actually turn on and off HDR. On the left side, we can turn on and off flashlight. And we also have access into Google Lens. When you click on this arrow, or basically swipe like this, we can also find the flashlight, but we can here also change aspect ratio. We can turn on and off grid lines, center mark and straighten. We get AI, we get dynamic shots, macro mode, camera timer between 3, 5 and 10 seconds. We can change shutter type. There's also the motion tracking focus. There's also the tilt shift, timed burst function, and there's also the watermark, so you can even add your custom watermark into your photos. And now when you go into the settings, we can find smart suggestions. So it will scan documents, it will scan QR codes automatically. There's also automatic night mode, notifications about orientation. We can change picture quality. There are some selfie settings like mirror front camera, adjust makeup effects for men, additional shutter button that will float wherever you want to put it. The next one, the image stabilization, automatic frame rate, video encoder, tagging videos, volume buttons so we can use them to take photos with 2 seconds delay, normal shutter. You can zoom in or zoom out. You can also record with screen off to save battery and some preserve settings. We can also save location, turn off shutter sound or restore default. Here we can find portrait mode with blur effect. There's also filters and beautify mode. In the night mode, there's actually no any additional features. In the more modes, we can find camera pro mode. So here we can adjust, all of these parameters like white balance, focus range, shutter speed, ISO, exposure compensation, and here we can also change the image format. We got 200 megapixel photo mode. We got histogram, exposure verification, and some other options that you can find on the normal regular photo mode. But also right here we can download the panorama mode, the same for the long exposure. There is slow motion. We can record slow motion in full HD and HD, and we can record in 120 or 240 frames per second, but only when we are recording in full HD. We can also find dual video mode, so we can record videos from the 2 cameras at the same time. We can switch position of cameras or get this picture-in-picture preview. There's also the time-lapse, so here we can change speed and duration. In this place we can adjust some other filters. Basically it looks like camera pro mode. Next, when you go into the video mode, we can record videos in 4K, 30 frames per second. If you want to record in 60, you have to go for full HD. We got additional stabilization. We got teleprompter. There's also 200 megapixel mode and option to scan documents. This is all camera features you can find on the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G. Please leave a like and subscribe.